Hey, Indiegogo universe. My name is John Anthony Chihawk Soldetto, and I'm the creator of the Bubba Patrol. What is the Bubba Patrol, you ask? Great question. It's an all-ages comic book about my dogs as superheroes because, well, they are my superheroes. They're with me every day, they make me feel great, and they also help make me want to be a better person in all walks of life, especially creatively. Now, who are the Bubbas other than just being my dogs? Well, they are the cast of this amazing story. And so far, we have 2 issues created. But what is the purpose of this campaign specifically? It is to produce a DC Comics Secret Files and Origins style comic book that will tell you the story, the biographies of each of these characters, all 6 of them, including this little guy right here, who makes his appearance at the tail end of issue 2. But what's really sweet about this book is all the little extras that I'm wanting to put into it. And that includes, I don't know if you remember those trading cards from the 90s that had the stats on them and told you how strong and how tough and what energy projection a character might have had. I'm going to include those statistics in each one of the biographies. And right now it's 10 pages, but I may make it a little bit longer. Origin story about this little guy right here and how he comes to be in the company of the Bubbas. And maybe a little bit about what his superpowers are. What is the goal? The goal is $1,000 to produce multiple copies of the Bubba Files and get a leg up on BP3. That's the 3rd issue of the Bubba Patrol, which is going to start telling the origin of the first Bubba, Cypress. What is in store? Well, in addition to this crowdfunding campaign, I'm also going to be running 2 local events. I live in Tucson, Arizona, and there are a couple of comic book shops that are graciously enough allowing me to do a signing and sketching event to help raise additional capital and awareness of this campaign. So on the 13th of July, I will be at Charlie's Comic Books right here in Tucson. And then the very next weekend on the 20th, from noon to 2, I will be at Harley's Toys and Comics, also doing a signing and sketching event. Now, in addition to that, the big shows that we'll be doing are the New Mexico Comic Expo in August, and that's where we want to have the Bubba Files ready to go. And then in November, the first weekend of November, the Tucson Comic Con 12th annual is back, as it always is. And last week I was just announced as a guest in Artist Alley. So I'm super excited about all these upcoming events. There's other local events that are going to be going on. And if we raise enough capital with this, going to be able to make sure that not only the Bubba Files get printed, not only BP3 gets printed, but I'm wanting to do a reprint of issue 1 of the Bubba Patrol. It's pretty much sold out. There are some variant copies floating around here and there, but I want to do it up right. I hadn't used the same printer I used with BP2 and with the Bubba Files that I'm planning. So I want to have the distressed newsprint. I want it to be full color. I need some of the lettering needs to be corrected, and there was a couple of errors in there as well. So I want to get that back to the hands of the people so they can see where this all started. But here's the thing. I believe in the Bubba Patrol. I believe in these dogs. I believe in the story. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I am going to match contributions on this campaign up to $300. Doing the campaign because I would like to raise capital for it, but I will match dollar for dollar up to $300 on this campaign. So if we make the goal of $1,000, we're really making $1,300. If we make $500, we make $800, and so on and so forth. So I just want to say thank you for welcoming me to the Indiegogo crowdfunding universe. We'll see you on the campaign trail. Let's get cracking.